The Super Mario Bros. Movie has finally released in theaters after so many years of waiting. Is it worth the wait? Just gotta wait and find out. Welcome to today's review, and I'm going to be reviewing the Super Mario Bros. Movie. And yes, you should watch this movie. This movie is perfect. Perfect. Everything in this movie is perfect. The music, the animation, the voice acting, all perfect. There's cameos. Not a lot, but there are cameos in this film. Um, you're going to love it. It's a perfect movie. There's nothing wrong with this film, and if you're complaining about this film, then you're probably like a 30-year-old man living in your mom's basement. I'm just saying. This movie was absolutely perfect. I got to say that many times because I'm just blown away on how amazing this movie was. This was my most anticipated film of the year, and I was right. This is now my favorite film of the year so far. And even though that there are more animated movies coming out this year, I think this is going to be my favorite animated film this year. I'm not really that excited for the new Ninja Turtles film. The animation kind of looks alright, but I'm more excited for Spider-Verse than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I grew up watching the Ninja Turtles series, but I'm not really that excited. Kind of looks like a cringe fest, if I'm honest. Yeah, so let's talk about the story. I felt like I was the only one out of everyone who thought that the story was good. Like, I actually understood what the story was. People are complaining that there was no story. Yes, there was. You were just not paying attention. You were probably just high on drugs or something. Like, this movie actually had a story. The story is that Bowser wants to, want to marry Peach, and if not, then he's going to take over. He's like going to destroy the Mushroom Kingdom, and Mario teams up with Princess Peach to like save the Mushroom Kingdom. It's a basic story, and I understand this story. This story was good. The pacing, people were saying that this pacing was terrible and fast. No, it was good. And you're just wanting the movie just to end faster because you thought the movie was boring. The movie wasn't boring at all. This movie was epic. Chris Pratt as Mario was amazing. Everyone did a phenomenal job voicing their characters. Everyone, especially Jack Black as Bowser, perfect casting. I don't think anyone else would have voiced Bowser better than Jack Black. This movie was just perfect. And yeah, the music in this film was just top tier. I really hope this movie gets nominated for an Oscar for Best Soundtrack. I doubt if the movie will get nominated for Best Animated Feature because it's currently sitting at last time I checked, a 54% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is terrible. This movie looked amazing, and for that to get terrible reviews, it's kind of crazy. But the critics are wrong. This movie was amazing, and if you want to see it yourself, go ahead, watch the film. The film's now in theaters. You're going to have a blast watching this film. I already seen the film twice in theaters. I'm going again tomorrow. The film is just, wow, it's amazing. And I'm probably going to be going there every single day until this movie leaves theaters. And right now, it is doing amazing in the box office. It's breaking all types of records. And I'm just going to give one for an example that it already had the biggest opening day for a video game movie. biggest opening day, and I was part of it. Like, I don't really see movies on opening day anymore, but there was no other choice but to see it on opening day because opening night was at midnight, and I don't see movies on at midnight because I don't want to because I have a feeling that there might be like another situation, like, seeing a movie that late at night is just a really bad idea. And I don't know why they chose Mario out of every other film to get a midnight release. Because one, Mario is a kids' film, and two, school. Like, what? But yeah, whatever. It's done and over with. This movie is just blew my mind, and I can't wait to see it again and again and again until the end of time. I'm going to give this film a 10 out of 10. This is my score, not yours, so everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and this film, just perfection. This is how you make a Mario movie. Not what these people were on back in the 90s. This is a Mario movie. Like, it's a perfect Mario movie. I highly recommend this movie to the Mario fans out there, or people who play video games. This is the best video game movie I've ever seen. I loved it. Just every single moment of this film. Also, there are 2 post-credit scenes in this film, so make sure you stay tuned for those scenes. And one of them is supposed to be funny, and then the other one sets up a possible sequel. And I hope the sequel happens because I would love to see more of the Mario Brothers on the big screen. Because why not? Because just I'm just blown away on how good this movie was. And there's another thing I want to say about this, that it has a great soundtrack. I'm talking about, other than the Nintendo themes, I'm talking about the songs that they chose for this movie, which is perfect. So yeah, that is it for my review, and I'll see you guys in the next review. And I think my next review will be Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.